Hi everyone. I have understood that being yourself is is freedom. Being who you choose to be is freedom. And not caring about what someone else say about you. So for the longest time, I am this person that takes to heart what people say to me, what people think about me. And it was like a struggle for me because every time when they say something that's negative, I will take it in and I will think about it and I will think about it and I'll try to change and become perfect, or I'll try to change and become not the way they said it. And every time it brought like stress, it brought tension, it brought arguments because I would take what they say to me, internalize it, and then when my husband comes back, I put it all on him. And he used to be frustrated and he'd be like, why are you accepting what people say about you? Why do you think about it too much? It's what they think, and that's who they are. So that's what they speak about. But me being that person that cares about what people say, it was kind of hard for me to let go because I didn't know how, like, not to accept things people say. It's like when somebody says something, that's who I am. What they say is that's what I am. So that's what I was thinking. But I never knew that I can just choose not to engage or choose not to accept what they say about me. So when I understood that I can choose what information to take in for myself and what not to take in, what to ignore, like totally ignore, that was now, like, I started training myself to do that. So there was this time that I went through. It was something, I'll say it was a very dark place that I went through for some kind of months, years. Maybe it took me like two, two, 2 years or something. I I went down and then I continuously went through something like a dark place. So I lost all my weight and I look so different. And people would come up to me and be like, "Sorry, dear, you look like this, you look like that," and I would take that and I would go back home and I would look into the mirror and I would feel so sorry for myself. It was like whatever they said, and also because how I knew I looked, and I would think about it and think about it, and I made myself look like I self pitied myself. And every time when my husband would come, I would put it all on him and I would say, why am I going through this? Why is it me that's going through all of this? And you seem to be the one that's bouncing up and down, and you seem to be the one that's looking like nothing is happening to you. And behind you, I am the one that's like going through this thing. And I would get so frustrated that he was like I was seeing him living his life and I was not. And he would explain to me, don't take things like personally when people, come up to you and talk, because I'm that person that like wants everything to be perfect or something like that. And now when I think about it, it sounds funny because we cannot change how people think about us. What they see on us and then how they judge us is like totally up to them. They speak what they want to speak. You cannot go and tell them to change what they'll speak. And so he used to like encourage me, just be ignorant, just don't mind what people say. And so when I started understanding now, I started changing my ways. So if someone comes up to me and, like, for example, if somebody comes up to me and say, "Oh, you look so dry, or you look so tired," so I try to make fun of like the words they say so it doesn't get to me. Or sometimes I just be ignorant and I change the topic quickly, like tell them how was their day or something like that, just to so that those words. But before they would, when they say such things like that, I would take it into heart and I would think about it and I would pity myself. Now that I understand that we can take information and we can choose information like which we want to take in, and we can ignore what's not good for us, and we can think like it's who they are and it's what they are thinking. It's not who I am. So I think about myself differently. And so yeah, that was what I understood. And like it became more free. I became more free to think how I want to think, to move how I want to move. Before, I am this person that takes things too hard. So everything people say is like, that is who I am. But now, when you start to understand things like this, it changes you. It changes your way of doing things. It changes your mind, your mentality. And then I begin to understand that we are all living this world. We are all experiencing life. And there will be good days and there will be bad days. No one has their life perfect. Everybody goes through. So it is okay to think how you want to think about yourself. It is okay. And it is okay not to accept what people think about you. The things that you want, you accept, but if you don't want to accept it, then be ignorant. You can choose to be ignorant about negativity and not to take it to heart. Because another thing that I've understand is that that's how the enemy comes into to if he can trigger you through that rude thing that someone said. If he can trigger you, then he's got you. But if he can't trigger you, because you know who you are, and you can be stubborn, you can be stubborn with who you are. You can say, no, I am this person and I'm not that person. So you are the one that has the power, and you are the one that makes the decision how you want to carry yourself in this world. So I began to be grateful for the things that happened in my life. And I try to train myself now moving forward, that it is okay to be ignorant to negativity, because then you have the freedom to choose for yourself how you want to be in this world, because we have a set time. All of us are not gonna live forever in this world. We are all living here and we are all experiencing life, and there is a time where we, we won't be here anymore. So how we choose to live our life now is important. It's in our hands. And so being yourself is important. Being yourself is freedom. We are all born with unique qualities, unique abilities, but we shrink ourselves down to to appear to certain people the way we are. We are not. We try to dress up ourselves to be like for myself. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be spoken to. Like, well, I didn't want people to think about me differently. I wanted things to be perfect around me. But I was totally wrong because this world is not perfect and nobody in this world will think like the way you want them to think about you. They have their own ways of thinking. And so, anyways, what I am trying to say is be grateful for who you are, and and um, there are days where we will have it good, there are days where we will have bad, but it is how we choose to respond to the imperfections in this world. So we just have to be grateful. And I will always say that we have to be grateful for the life that is happening to us. Thank you for listening.